Hi, I'm Scott, and this is Scott Rod's Wicked Rides. How y'all doing today? Well, we got the rear fitted. I got the front cross member for the torque arm fitted. I got lots and lots and lots of holes drilled. And yeah, well, now I'm going to open up the front control arms and see what needs to be modified on that before I call the sandblaster. I should be done drilling, but I'm not 100%. So let's go ahead and dig this stuff out and we will be 100%. So let's do this now. And there you have it. That was the last 8 rivets I had to drill out for this whole entire frame. I think that brings our total up to like 68 or 70 rivets I had to drill out and air hammer out. So now I can put the new hats on for the new control arms. And then yeah, so now I can get this blasted. I can get the frame blasted. It's got all the holes in it. And then when it gets done getting painted, my purple that I'm gonna go pick out, it will start coming to life again real soon. I cannot wait because it's all bolt on. So it should be really simple once we get the frame painted. So I'm going to go call this guy and see if he's available tonight to talk to. If not, I will get a hold of him first thing tomorrow, which today's Tuesday. I had a bunch of mishaps with my internet, with my phones, with everything yesterday, so we had to deal with that. And then I barely got it uploaded today, so you guys finally saw last week's video on Tuesday around like noon or 1 o'clock. Sorry for that. But as you can see, I've been really busy. We're trying to stay, you know, going strong on this C10 build. So, like I said, I'm gonna go call this guy right now and see if we can take it to the blaster first thing in the morning, and we'll go from there. So you guys have a good rest of your night, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. What is up, Wednesday? 'Cause that's what day it is. Well, I got the frame taken to the sandblaster. I picked up my cylinder heads because I was in the same town. And then I also got, I already put them over there. I got my lifters that I couldn't get my hands on anywhere else. So I got some Johnson lifters. Got the cylinder heads back for the 6 liter. I've got everything test drilled for the frame, so it should go right together when I get it back. It's getting sandblasted. Can't wait to show you guys what paint I picked out. So what I'm going to do now is I got a bunch of these tags. They don't have any wires on them, so I'm gonna zip strap them. But a lot of the parts that I'm not gonna use again, I'm gonna bag and tag and put in boxes because I'm sure this is not the last square body I'll own. So in case I need any of the leaf spring perches or any of that stuff, I will save everything I don't use and put in a box. So that's what I'm gonna work on right now. And then I've got a couple vehicles that I have of friends that need me to work on them. There's one dead in my driveway right now. Got to figure out why. So I might do a little time lapse of me working on them, but we'll see. So yeah, that's what I got going on today. So the frame's gone, cylinder heads, got my lifters. So let's clean up. How's it going today? It's Friday morning, and well, this is the last day of our week because my girlfriend's got concerts and stuff she's gonna do this weekend, and I do not edit at all. I don't really mess with computers. So, yep, whatever I get done today is it. I did get some cleaning up done around Sketchy. The frame is at the sandblaster. I thought he was gonna sandblast it right away, but I guess he sandblasts on the weekends. So hopefully Monday, Tuesday, I'll be getting the frame back, take it to my cousin's, get that painted. I did, however, open up the front suspension. Oh, I bought some Hot Wheels. And so, yeah, I might show you guys my Hot Wheels collection real quick and what I was going to do with that, because I want to put a wall up in the background, so instead of standing here walking around the shop endlessly, I can sit in front of like a little area over here, but have my Hot Wheels in the background as like a backdrop. I don't know, that's just what I was trying to make. So anyways, I'm not gonna ramble. I'm gonna try and get some work done. My friend's son dropped his truck off. It was supposed to be looked at, and long story short, I'm pretty sure the engine blew up in it. I can't get the crank pulley to turn. There's no oil on the dipstick. I think it ran out of oil when they were driving it, and yeah, so that's not good. And then I've got that Suburban I got to do the brakes on, and then my buddy's mom's Nissan Pathfinder, got the same engine as that in it. Timing chain slapping around real bad in it, and it won't barely start up. If I unplug the mass airflow sensor, it starts up, but man, the chain's slapping. Wondering if the timing chain jumped. If not, it's loose enough to where it's making an issue. So we're probably gonna try and tackle that real quick too, in between the frame getting painted, so I have something going on. I don't usually sit here and work on my stuff because that doesn't bring a bunch of money in, so I'm going to work on somebody else's, get some money coming in here, and then we're gonna keep working on Sketchy. But for now, I'm gonna do what I can today. Like I said, it's Friday. I'm gonna work as fast as I can. But we got stuck in a bunch of traffic yesterday driving for my mom. So first off, I gotta go unload my truck and trailer full of parts. So let's go do that first. Alright, so here we go. So when I try to checking to make sure I got a locked up engine, I take the drive belt off. That way, all you have is the crank pulley on the starter, and I can't get it to turn on a breaker bar, so I doubt it's going to turn with the starter, but I'm going to try one more time before we say it's totally scrapped. So, let's see what we got here. Real quick on the breaker bar. Go that way. Don't go backwards either. So yeah, I think they locked up the engine. Plus there's no oil on the dipstick, so yep, I think that verifies that we got a bad engine. All right, so we got a couple things done around the shop. Now we're going to take the passenger seat out of the G35 because Cassie just called me and said she's almost done with the driver's seat. So she wants a passenger seat now. So hopefully we'll be getting that back soon. But for now it's gonna have no seats in it. So let's do this. Let's get the passenger seat out. All right, well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting excited because after the frame gets painted and comes back, we're going to be assembling everything I possibly can and try and get this thing as far as I can until I got to start ordering parts again. But I got the cylinder heads back from the machine shop. The machine shop found me some lifters because I couldn't find them anywhere. I didn't get the tie bar ones, but I was told that these ones will work too. I just need to get new plastic trays, so I got to get new plastic trays. I haven't gotten head gaskets yet. I need to get head gaskets. I've got push rods. I got rocker arms from Michigan Motorsports. I got an intake from Aces Fuel Injection. I've got the whole kit to put the Aces Fuel Injection on here. I got to clean up my valve covers still. I want to get those painted the same color as the frame. The last thing I have to fit that's not going to get painted until it's done is obviously the rear end. I need to take the leaf springs off of it. I need to cut the lower brackets off that were added on when they flipped the axle originally. I have to cut the shock brackets off because they're going to be in the way. And then I also have to buy a differential because it's a one-wheel peel. I've been looking at a couple of them, but obviously until I get it apart, I need to know how many spline count it is. I don't personally know. So that's going to be one of the next steps we do. And then I still got some cleaning up to do. I got boxes everywhere. I looked at my one friend's vehicle today that had the blown engine up in the Acadia. That's confirmed that that's a blown engine. I was going to do my buddy's dad's timing, but they found somebody, so I don't have to deal with that. And then I've got that Suburban that I got off Marketplace. So I'm going to try and get that in here, get the brakes off the shelf that I have for it, try and get the brakes done while I'm waiting for the frame. And we're going to keep going on whatever I can around the shop just to try and get some little stuff done while we're waiting for the frame to come back. I'll let you guys see some of it, but most of it's just boring daily driver stuff. So yeah, we're gonna do what we can. But like I said, today is Friday. My girlfriend's gonna be gone over the weekend. I don't do any editing, so shout out to Cassie for doing all my editing and making all this stuff actually work, because I don't know how to do half the stuff she does. And then I got a buddy, Arlo, that he makes all the music, the beats, the background sound for the YouTube channel, because I don't know how to do that. Something I've always wanted to, but never got into it. So big shout out to Cassie and Arlo, because they're the ones that are actually helping make this go down. So I hope everybody's liking what they're seeing so far. I hope you guys are as excited as I am for the QA1 suspension, the Aces fuel injection, and possibly some Michigan Motorsports camshaft stuff coming up in the future, along with the one I put in here. Yeah, so I'm gonna just keep on trying to get stuff done. And we got the passenger seat taken out of the G35 today too. I got a little bit of footage of that. All I had to do was hook up the battery so I could move the seat backwards a little bit so I can get to the front bolts. Let it sit for another 10-15 minutes so the airbag didn't go off in my face, and then I unplugged everything and I took that down to Cassie at work. So she has both of the front seats now. They're going to possibly fit the driver's seat this weekend, so I might have the G35 back next week, which would be cool because I can't drive it right now with no seat. I don't want to risk anything because it's pretty low. It's got a stiff clutch, so hopefully we'll have that back soon too. Yeah, I think that's a little bit of everything. So I'm just going to keep on going. I might even clean up the work truck. So, yep, you guys have a good rest of your week. I hope you guys, like I said, are enjoying everything you're seeing so far. And I'm going to keep moving as far as I can, as fast as I can. So stay tuned, because there's a lot to go down. And I want to say in 2 weeks, we're going to the racetrack. So there should be more racetrack stuff coming up real soon. Thanks for everybody. We hit 200 subscribers also last night, which was kind of cool. Wasn't expecting that yet. We've only been out 2 months. I don't really push it too much, but I really appreciate everybody that watches, supports, likes, subscribes, and keeps viewing my channel. Thank you guys so much, and you know the routine. So if you like what you see, hit that like, subscribe, and notification button, because we have new videos coming out every Monday.